Mic check, mic check, mic check. Alright, everybody. I don't know how long we'll have tonight to fish. We do have a storm coming. Chances kind of linger off. They go up and they kind of linger off as we go through the evening. We're going to give it a shot. I don't know if we're going to get rained down or not. But we're here. We're in Nashville tonight. We're at the Percy Priest Dam. And we're going to give it a shot here and see what we can catch on this shallow flat. I mean, this flat only goes down out to about 15 foot deep. But it is spring. This is the time for fish to come up on flats, and especially with this flat with a lot of rock structure around it. Hopefully some fish will move up in here and feed. So we're going to get cast out. Stay tuned, and we'll see what we can do. Thank y'all. I think I actually want to scoot. Get back just a smidge. Yeah, it's only about 6-7 foot deep right there. So this is a shallow flat. I wanted to go further on down the bank because it goes out to about 20 foot. But with this front here coming in like it is, I wanted to be able to grab stuff and run if I had to. A little deeper, not by much. Not by much. Checker drags. That one's too tight. May have to reposition the camera, get you guys in all view everything. Reposition this a little bit so you guys can see. Rock's right in my way from the seat. Alrighty. Get you a little bit further out here. There we go. Okay, let's see here. Bluegill. Wanted the stupid thing adjust. There we go. Target species is catfish or whatever else decides to bite. Honestly, don't know how long we're going to have to fish tonight. Hey! Airy Harry Fishing, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for joining the horde. 3-pound copy, nice, Brown. Y'all could double tap that screen, hit the like button. It all helps a lot. Shooey. Say my name, please. Omar Yana. Hope I'm saying that right. Has spinnerbait, has turtle. Yeah, 3-pound crappie. It'd probably be in the 16, 17 inches at least. Oh, there's a bite. First bite of the trip. 3 pound in length. Pounds aren't a length. I got you, Garb. Kind of awesome. We've already got one bite. Big Willie with 250. What's going on? We're out here trying to get a fish before the storm hits. So I don't know how late we'll be out here tonight. It could be 2 hours, it could be 4 hours, who knows? But we're trying it again. Lower the tension. Yeah, I've got the tension. I've got the drags set. Yes, the fishing felon. I've never fished here before. It's actually right over here is the Percy Priest Dam. So, I work in Nashville, and because of the storm, this place is only 20 minutes from my work. So I thought I would give it a shot. It's very shallow. It is a very shallow flat here. It's already rumbling here, yeah. Garb, I get you. I meant to bring my bait rod and my worms and forgot them. If y'all could double tap that like for me. No, no alligators. We don't have any alligators here. Yep, keep that rain away from me. Here's the burger, nice. Somebody, really, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the horde.
Hey.
Hello.
fishes here?
What's that?
There's fishes here, no?
No, I didn't catch them here.
You haven't here fish?
First time I've ever fished here.
It's so nice, really.
Thank you very much.
I like it.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Was here's chat hitting like the button. Can of biscuits, what's going on? So this may not be a very long live tonight. Lucas, we're just getting started. Romania, nice. Nope, don't hit the like button. Okay. "50-foot monster and you fish here all the time." That's funny, Garb. It's rained here a couple times today, just enough to get muddy so far. Nice. I got you, William. We are Shadow. Thank you. I'm actually going to fix my supper here in just a second. Fix it a little early. Okay, baby. How to donate to channel. Rob, you can do a super chat or a super gift. There should be an option at the bottom. So you can do a super, and you can give as much as you like. All donations go back into my channel. Skull, I've never fished here before. We're completely trying a new spot. I'm not sure if they have walleye. I know some places here in Tennessee have some walleye. They probably do around the dam, I would guess. Here, on this bank, I don't know if you're going to get into any walleye. Yeah, Garb, that's the thing, is the thunder. And I got to be careful because of all the electronics. So I might be able to fish, but I may have to put everything away. You can see them clouds rolling. Gabriel, hello. Mess up the hatchet when they storm through. I'm about to mess up the hatchet when the storm came through. Gotcha. Okay, maybe we have a good catch. Hopefully, Skull. Texas River Cats, what's going on? Like I said, this spot is completely new to me. I've never fished here. Yeah, that's exactly right, Garb. Cindy, good afternoon. Well, okay then. I was thinking about moving that rod holder anyway. Because I didn't like how you couldn't see it on the camera very well. Here we go. Be right back, y'all. I gotta step right over here. I need to grab a couple of little sticks. Okay. Because I forgot to bring a fork. Oh, you know what? I need to put bells on. All right, now you guys can see it a little better. Use a stick. Yeah, that's what I went and got a couple sticks for. So, I'm gonna trim this up. Leave one in your pocket. Look like the water is really low. It's very shallow here. It's a very, very shallow flat. It goes from 1.5 foot out to about 10 foot at the max. Right here. Super, super, super gradual flat here. But there's some 30-foot holes 60 yards off of here. 60, 70 yards out here. There's some 30-foot holes all scattered out through here. Sheen, good afternoon. Fishing with worms or winch. So no, we are fishing with shad tonight. Fishing with shad tonight.
Like baby sardines.
Baby sardines.
But who caught those two?
People eat those.
Sardines.
People eat sardines.
I do. Now what if he caught them? It was.
Mama, you ate
Nah, I ate sardines when I was.
Less than the waders go out lower in the Mississippi, worried about the Mississippi River daily. Yeah, I'm hoping because it's springtime. We're getting ready for spawn. Spawn's coming up soon. Within the next month, we'll have full spawn. So a lot of times these catfish will move out of these depths and work up on these shallows. So that's the thought, is maybe I can get one of these fish to come work up on the shallow. And we have had a bite already. But again, I had to work in Nashville today, which I typically work from home on Fridays. This spot was like 20 split shot, Percy Priest. Right here by the dam. I've looked at this place on the map before, and because I had to work in town, I thought I'd give it a shot tonight. Spawn for cats because of the badass cat spot. It's a good one, but for many, I'm in Florida. I got you, Garb. So I'm really just giving it a wing tonight. We have storms. This place was close and easy to get to, so that's kind of what we're doing. So I don't know how long we'll be out here. It may be a couple hours. It may be till for a few hours. I don't know. I don't know what this weather's going to do. So we're going to just, take it as it is. Give it our best shot. I see them little celebration things coming up. I appreciate y'all. There's my other little stick. Rain is supposed to start at 6. Yeah, that's the thing. Well, it's supposed to start at 6, but we have some like ups and downs. So, like I said, split shot. It might be a quick little try a spot out and for the night, and that's it. Or we'll stay as long as we can. I am going to go ahead and eat my dinner, and then pack everything up I don't have to have out. Because, worst case scenario, still in East Nashville at the moment. Gotcha. Yeah, you're not far from me then, split shot. So, worst case scenario, I can grab and throw the electronics in the case, and, I don't care if I get wet. That's fine. But I can throw the electronics in the case, and we are trying our best. When is the catfish spawn? Here, it won't be much longer. It depends on water temps, and the water temps are getting ready for the spawn. These fish are eating, they're feeding. That's why I'm hoping maybe they'll come up in the shallow. And, be up in the shallow feeding tonight. I have had one good bite already. So that is promising. So even if we fish to 6, we can get a solid couple hours in. But like I said, I'm gonna eat. I know it's a little earlier than I usually eat, but I'm going to go ahead and eat while it's not raining. And go from there. Tried your best, I got you. We're having a little something different tonight than soup. Got my little pan here. And I really hope these people don't come in right on top of me where I'm fishing. 1,000 yards of bank here, and he's coming right in on top of me. Gotta love it. Supper tonight, we're going to have some peppers, onions, and sausage. Hope you catch them all. Thank you, Gage. I appreciate that. Well, heavy bite number one right there. Gotcha split shot. I'll have to check that out. Oh, from France. Good luck for fishing. Thank you. Special guest. Average Viking, you will know. You will know I made it to Tennessee. Gotcha, nice. Tonight we're using shad for bait. Redfin shad. Oh, he's still nibbling on that one. That's a high-low rig. It's got 2 baits on it. Go in there next Saturday evening. I got you. I might go there next Friday evening. I was just here in Nashville, like your polar. Thank you. Those are all from Catch the Fever. If you're interested, I do have a discount code. That'll save you 10% on all tackle and stuff from Catch the Fever. It's down in the description. But those are fantastic poles. Put a sausage on the hook to your bite. Are they fishing? Yeah. Yeah, they're fishing. There's about a mile stretch of bank here, and they came right beside me fishing. So far, we've had a couple of good bites. Couple good bites. I'm about to check that green pole. I'm gonna turn that down super low. There we go. Not a bad feeling little fish, guys. Yep. Nothing big, but fish number one of the night, y'all. Nice sized channel cat. Using some Meyers TV cat nabbers, 6/0. Perfect corner mouse set. Nothing big yet, but skunk's off the bank. It's a healthy channel cat. He's feeding too. Feeding heavy. So let him go. There he goes. All right, let's get some bait and do it again. Got a little bit of moss in here, probably be good for carp. Probably really good for a carp here. All right, y'all, one on the bank. But that's not for eating. I was probably about 45, 50 yards. I'm out there a ways. That's the one of the beautiful things about the Hellcat Revenge rods or the Hellcat rods. They cast a mile. Especially with these Alios 400s. This is a setup that will cast extremely far. Great thing. I've got discount codes in the description below if you want to check them out. Can't recommend them enough. Got a bite. We caught a fish already. This is Percy Priest. This is the dam's just right over there. Percy Priest Dam. A little public place. It's not far from work, so I decided to stop here and give it a shot. So far, some bites. So far, one cat. Let me start dinner here. We're having some peppers and onions tonight. Oh, I may have burnt one, but that's okay. I'd rather burn a sausage than lose a fish. Forgot a fork, so we're chopsticking it. Oh, here comes the jet skiers. Whole lake and the right people are fishing. Good thing you caught the fish. Yes, great thing you caught a fish. Yep, one catfish so far. That was a channel cat, by the way. Hopefully, there'll be more. Tegan. Heck yeah, man. Tegan, M1B8C. Shout out to you. Michael, we're using shad. Threadfin shad to be exact. Rich, he was a nice channel cat. He's about the 4 pound range channel cat. No problem, Tegan. MRC, yes, so far one on bank. Those veggies sound delicious. Yes, they are going to be. I got some onions, some peppers, and some jalapeno cheddar sausages. Thought I'd mix it up a night instead of soup. So we made some chopsticks because I forgot my forgot a fork. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. I bass fish every now and then. You gotta bite. Yeah, I've gotten some nibbles. One cat so far, so we're doing good. Those bells will know we got one on there. I have no idea who that is. So they're getting muted. How do you do all the catching? Oh, okay, Gage, take care. Bambi, thank you. And wife is doing great. She had a day off today, so she went and done her some shopping and enjoyed some time out. Come on, fishy. Oh, did you drop it? Put a fresh piece on here. A little smaller piece. Well, 2 takedowns, 1 catch. We're having some luck here, y'all. What's my favorite reels? Right now, my favorite reel, especially for this kind of stuff, is the PC Fun Alios 400. The PC Fun Chaos is another good catfishing reel. For carp fishing, I use the Cast King Megatron, but these PC Fun 400s, as far as fishing for catfish and other big game fish, are amazing. I am in Tennessee. All right, Teague, you take care. This guy, hello, welcome in. I'm gonna call these done. Yellow rod, yellow rod. Oh. No problem. That did have something get the bait though. That's why you don't fish beside people. We did have something get the bait though. Alright, let's put us a fresh one on. Something did take the bait off of that one. Yeah, I have definitely got to respool this reel. Well, that's all 3 poles hit that we know for sure. 1 catch. I cheated and took her to McDonald's, and now we're at Marshall's. Hope to get a dress for. That's awesome, baby. I'm glad. Hope you guys have fun. Ray, thank you for posting that. If you're ice fishing, you can have 2. So, Rick, in Tennessee, we do not have a catch, a rod limit. We have a hook limit. So we have up to 100 hooks. A person can have up to 100 hooks in the water. So we don't have a rod limit in Tennessee, but I know some of the other states are crazy like that. Fletch, at this point, you are exactly right. I'm not going to get to eat. And it's been, all I've had today is a couple boiled eggs and the insides of a sandwich. Yes, I have caught 1. Put Marsha's for my daughter too. Good evening. Marcus, welcome in. $1 I got you. Yeah, Marshall's is good. It's a little cheaper and they outgrow stuff so quick. I'm not the greatest at chopsticks. I'm trying. I made some, and I'm trying to use them. I should send a picture to my buddy Johnny. He would be very proud of me. We're fishing for catfish or whatever else bites. But targeting catfish. So far, 1 channel cat on the board. I'm going to do that actually.
I got it. We're so hip with me, but we got it, you know?
For those that you don't know, this little fork, yeah, right. For those that you don't know, my buddy Johnny I work with is Chinese, and he always brings a cooking thing with chopsticks. So I thought he might. I'm going to say he was here with me in spirit. A bite. Bait is shad, threadfin shad. The bite's actually been pretty good. So we've had 2 takedowns, the bait stolen, and one catch so far, and nibbles. So bait, yeah, the bite's doing pretty good. They keep getting closer. Yeah, Cindy, that happens. Don't usually talk to women unless they feed me. Okay. We've been here for like 40 minutes or so. So this might be a short trip because we got storms coming in. This depends on how they swing. That's just plain rude. Yeah, I mean that wasn't cool. Hi from Juan, Texas, but I live in South Georgia. Wish I was there with you. Well, that would be cool. Storms mean fish sometimes, Fletch. Yep. That's why I came here, because it's only 20 minutes away from work. I could get on the water quick. I've looked at the spot a few times. One, this is in Tennessee, and we're at the Percy Priest Dam. Dam's right over there. Oh, about 700 yards over there. Maybe 800. Nathaniel. That's 7. Yeah, we caught 1 so far, Nathaniel. I'm not very good at this. So I am eating some sausage, peppers, and onions. Super healthy. with just a little butter in it. That's it. Well, I'm trying to eat it. I'm not very good with chopsticks, so sounds good to you. Well, thanks for stopping in. Starting to rain on me now. Dang it, Split Shot, don't say that. Now with the sausage, I can just stab it. Yeah, it does look like it's raining off that way. That's a ways away from us, so as long as it stays over yonder, we're good. That's another reason why I came here, is because the further south I stayed, the less the rain chances were. I am not good at these at all. Mimi, so the setup is, those are Hellcat rods. The yellow and green one are Hellcat Revenges. I was Catch the Fever rods. Hellcat Revenges, and the black and green one. Oh, this is a good fish. Better fish, y'all. He's running at me. I think it's a blue. He's rolling. He's coming up. Yep, better fish. Go under that line, we're good. Oh yeah, much better channel cat. Super healthy channel cat. This might be a 9-pounder. Now that, look at the belly on it, is a channel cat. Yeah, I know. Let me get my grippers out here. Alrighty, now I can try to work on him a little better. That hook is in there. I know, quit. I know, quit. Quit. If you'll give me a second, I'll get that hook out. You ain't helping me at all. Y'all, that's why I use cat nabbers. They stick and they don't let go. What a channel cat. He's talking to us too. That is a nice channel cat. Let's see what he weighs. Oh, not quite. He's must just be big belly. 7 pounds. 7 pounds. Not quite as big as I thought he was, but still a darn good channel cat. We're gonna let him go. Let's see here, where can I get a little closer to the water? And I forgot, I got two. Let go. There he goes. There's a rock there. If you didn't know, there was a rock there. I didn't know. All right, let's get some more bait on there. These are a little smaller thread fins, so like on this one, it's a body section and a headpiece. A little bit more compact, but puts a little bit extra on the hook for some bait. It's a good old offset cat nabber. Head back out there in the strike zone. There we go. Two on the board. My phone charging? It is, okay. Start screen. Can you eat or cook it? You could. You could. That's safe to eat. Sadist? No. Yeah, so far it's a split shot. So good. I was hoping that they would move on this flat to feed, and so far my thought was correct. I've been trying to eat for the last 20 minutes. Y'all could hit that like button for me, share it out, subscribe if you're not subscribed. I'd really appreciate it. Get ready, hopefully. KBZ with the thumbs up, thank you. There are almost 78 people in here and 78 likes. Heck yeah, y'all. A blind, mentally challenged 4-year-old can catch a fish with bait. Just saying, get a fly. Bob, you don't have to be ugly. I have a fly rod. I fly fish. I do all kinds of fishing. Just because you have a fly fish doesn't make you any kind of better of a fisherman. Thank you, Split Shot. Appreciate that. He's Blue Shield. Howdy from Iowa. Yeah, who knows, Brian? People like that aren't happy because they're happy for some reason or another. can do it with one hand, holding a beer. It's not fishing. Gotcha. What's up, catfishing? Catfishing is a blast. It's not really a challenge. If I wanted to fly fish, I would fly fish. I have a fly rod. I want to catfish. I want to catch big fish that put up big fight. That's always a defense of someone's being ugly and get called for it. I'm not being ugly. Tabar, this guy, welcome in. So far tonight, the biggest is 7 pounds. My biggest personal best is a 75-pound flathead. Yellow rod just got nibbled. Barely tapped. Yeah, I've got 2 so far, Joe. 3.5, 4 pounder and a 7 pounder. Outdoor, thank you. Bait tonight is threadfin shad. I will never understand how to properly use chopsticks. I'm terrible with them. Terrible. Yeah, no skunk today. So even if it's a short trip because of this storm, it's a good day, y'all. That's a nice 5-pound largemouth. Is awesome. Shad on the yes, we're on the bottom. Yeah, we got the black and green rod is running the Sandy Cooper rig. The green rod in the middle has a high-low rig, and the yellow rod on the end has a Carolina rig. So far, we've caught one on the yellow and green rod, and we have had a good hit on the a takedown on the green and black rod. That one didn't hook up. Yeah, way to go, Joe. 5-pound bass is a nice bass. Very nice bass. A lot of people bass fish their whole life and don't catch a 5. Oh, darn it. I'm back again. Nice. Oscar, welcome back. You're from Jamaica. Jamaica, awesome. Joe, a 30-pound would be nice. Nice, nice, nice. A 30-pound in this shallow water will be a monster of a fight because he will have no depth and he will be all power. Come on here at the anchorage and you'll catch fish the size of your leg. I'd like to there. I'm looking for some. I do hunt, yes. The spring the squirrel season starts up here in a couple weeks. I will be hunting then. You on the river today? Technically, yes, this is part of the Cumberland River, but this is the Percy Priest Reservoir. But I'm going to rinse this out right here right quick, and then when I get home, I'll actually wash it. Time I got a baby hammerhead at 7 Mile Bridge. Have you ever duck hunted? No, I have one time. I'm not a big duck hunter.
Have you caught something yet?
Yeah, I've caught 2 so far. This new spot for you? Yes, this is a new spot. Never fished here before. I've looked at it a couple times on the map. I had to work in Nashville, down here in Nashville today, so this is only 20 minutes from where I was working, so I thought I'd give it a shot. George, welcome in for the first time. Just use some gravel, it'll be okay. Yeah. Joe, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Horde. No problem, Outdoor. I'll try to answer and read as much as I can. Hopefully I stay too busy catching fish that I can't read. That makes for a good day. Makes for a darn good day. Outdoor Athens, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Horde. Yes, does seem to be paying off so far, yeah. I was really hoping that they would be moving up on this flat, feeding, with spawn coming up soon. Just a man enjoying his Friday. You dang, I'm right. Paul, good luck, thank you. Michael, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Horde. EA Crafts, me too. Fishing is one of my favorite things to do, ever. Hunting's next, and probably video games third. Hopefully that rain stays away a little bit. Travis, hello. Unknown, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Horde. Shot my first deer this year. Nice, EA Craft. Nice. Well, congratulations. You'll never forget your first deer. Hassan, welcome in. Hello. Paul. Just here, tell us a little bit. So the setup we have, the black and green rod is a Radix from Catch the Fever. The green and yellow rod is Hellcat Revenges from Catch the Fever. They are all running PC Fun Alios 400 reels. The line on them is Berkley Big Game 40-pound test. We're running leader is Berkley Big Game 60-pound clear. We're running Carolina rig on the yellow. High-low on the green, and a Sandy Cooper on the black and green. And Takedown Rod Holders is the rod holder of choice. Michael, thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate you. Fish on? Not yet. We've had 2 so far. 2 on the bank. Bait is threadfin shad. This is the Percy Priest Dam. The other one just got a nibble. Here, fishy. Tucker, hello, welcome in. Deer. Yeah, very good day. 2 fish on, we've had bait stolen, we've had a 3rd takedown, didn't hook up. So far, great day. As long as this weather holds out like this, it would be awesome tonight. Oh, from New Zealand. Welcome in from New Zealand. Me and my wife are out carp fishing tonight. Travis, that's awesome. Good luck tonight to you. Me and the daughter went carp. Travis, you haven't seen the video. I think you have, actually. Me and my daughter put well over 20 fish on the bank Saturday to Sunday. It was too many fish to even put in the video. We wore them out Sunday. So good. Hope you guys good too. Congratulations on this. I have been doing YouTube for nope, mallard duck just came in. Sorry, I squirreled. I've been doing YouTube going on about 4 years now, and thank you for that. Congratulations, I appreciate it. Beautiful daughter. I don't know how to fish. I have a beautiful daughter, plus the Marines didn't get time. Hopefully you catch something big. Michael, thank you. I appreciate it. Hopefully one of these days you'll get out and you'll do some fishing of your own with your daughter. Congratulations on your kiddo. Tucker, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Horde. Today it says on my on the timer here 1 hour and 12 minutes, so not terribly long. Never tried this bus. I want you guys something. I got you, Travis. I appreciate you joining me. Travis, that's like tonight. I've never fished this spot before. I don't know if it's going to be a good year-round spot because it's so shallow, but I think it's going to be a good pre-spawn spot. Yes, we have caught 2. Michael, I will keep a few here and there when I decide that we want to have fish for supper, but other than that, I let everything go. I only keep what I need. Catfishing does take patience. Have you got a fish? Yes, so far 2 fish on the bank so far tonight. Catfishing does definitely take patience. Come on, fishy. We might rebait here in a minute, the first 2 rods. Okay, any catfish, any flatheads in there? Yes, we do have flatheads here. Look, brother, it's so dry. Whoa, let's see here. So dry, the water is way down here in North Carolina. I got you, Travis. That's not good. Water's up a little bit here. We do have flatheads here, yes. You have a spider on the hand? Well, he ain't hurt none. Paw, okay, gotcha. Well, I mean, I just... Maybe? Oh, it's a gnat. Merman, going good. How are you? So far, we got 2 on the bank. Tony, I don't have a bait rod. I forgot my bait rod and I forgot my worms. I even brought my live bait rod with me, but I forgot everything else, so I just left it up in the car. You too, Scott. Bass or bluegill, big fish. Hopefully get a big fish. Any crappie yet? No, not crappie fishing. Tony, I see dudes use that setup at the beach for big saltwater fish. Yes, these things, you can catch everything on these. They catch sharks, use them for gators, everything. They are tough as nails rods. We got blues, channels, and flatheads. So far tonight, we've caught 2 channel cats, one in the 3.5, 4-ish range, and the other one was 7 pounds. I did weigh that one because I thought it was going to be 9. That live bait for them flatty though. You know, Tony, yeah, live bait usually does catch, but both of my big flatheads last year came off of cut bait. Both big flatheads last year came off, the 25 and the 40. Both on cut bait. The one ate a piece of shad the size of my thumb, and the other one ate a big piece of red horse sucker. Go fishing behind you doesn't even doesn't even know you're famous. And the blue keep getting closer to you. I don't know. Come on, fishy. Come on, fishy. Merman, we have threadfin shad. That's all I was able to catch last night. Plenty of them, but no gizzards in it. Didn't get any red horse. I wasn't able to catch any skipjack or white bass. So, we're just doing with threadfin. I've got your spot and all your secrets. I got you, Paw Paw. In Iowa, nice. Used to live up there by Iowa. I lived in Illinois growing up as a kid for about the first 13 years of my life. My whole family's originally from Tennessee. I'm just the odd man out when Dad moved up there, so. Or Dad and Mom moved up there, I should say. $107 likes. Heck yeah, y'all. So far, one super, some other thing. Oh man, you guys are killing it tonight. Mississippi River monsters. Yes, my 75 came from Mississippi, the Mississippi River. My 75 and my 55 pounder both came out of the Mississippi River a long time ago. Time to rebait. Yep, Brian, I was getting ready to rebait the first two rods. I want to leave the third one. I just baited it about 15 minutes ago, so. Oh, before I do that, I forgot I needed to empty my SD card. I know my SD card's full. Yes, I know. I think I get me a bigger SD card for this camera. Time to rebait. Any tips for the newbies? Anna, patience. Patience, fresh bait, and just have fun. Biggest thing about fishing. Have fun. And then everything else just kind of comes with it. Have you caught something? Yeah, so Batty, we've caught two can of biscuits and Batty. It was 2 on the bank so far. One about the 3.5, 4 pound range, and the other one was 7. So we are on the board tonight. There we go. All right, now if I want to get shots with this, I can. Did I manage to fix my big light? Yes, I did. I have a short, members only short that I put up for it, but yes, I was able to get my big light fixed. We do one at a time because I don't like having the rods out. It's at about 7 foot of water. That's it. Another bear hook. Something hit this one and took the bait and we didn't even know it. Got a little moss on it though. Yeah, something hit that one, didn't even know it took it. I'll move this one out that way just a little bit more. Little backlash on that one. There we go. All right. Shad and catfish batty. Yeah, shad and catfish. Thank you for Brian for posting that. Gail, welcome in. 115 likes, heck yeah, y'all. Couple of mallards. Brighton, we're going for catfish. Do some bass fishing, please. If not, okay. I don't have anything with me to do some bass fishing. All I got is catfish and stuff with me tonight. And check your weather. It looks like nothing more than a few sprinkles until 8, and then probably some heavy stuff. Okay, Brian, thank you. So I said, hopefully, I was hoping this weather would, keep a break. Blue dress, blue shoes, and blue hair product stuff. Awesome, babe. I'm glad she found something she liked. What is on the closest pole? That is thread fin shed. I have all what rig? That's a Sandy Cooper rig. I can actually show you one. That's not them. Well, I know I got some more in here. There's my light. That was a big fish that just jumped out there. There's my files. There they are. Oh, that hook's falling out of the package. Yeah. Ow, hooks are sharp. And you can buy these pre-rigged from MeyersTV.com. I got a discount code for them too. But this is a Sandy Cooper rig. So, long leader. We got a spook rattle on the front of it. And then we got an 8/0 ruthless thread. Here is the hook. But that's a Sandy Cooper. I put 3-way swivels on them because I don't want them to move. Your weight goes here and these float and suspend your bait up. So that bait's out there like this. Well, more like this. So that bait's probably a 2 foot, foot and a half, 2 foot up off the bottom, suspended. Where's the fish? They're in the water. Goku the Strongest 07. Shout out to Goku the Strongest 07. Hello, all those that just joined us. What kind of fishing leader do you want? What kind of fishing lure do you want? You don't have to make me anything, but I don't do a whole lot of lure fishing. I don't know what kind of lures you make. Smoke, hello. Are you at Sandy Cooper in South Carolina? I am not. It's been a mission since we went fishing. Okay, I make any. Gotcha. Was like soft plastic, or do you like carved wood, or what? Have you caught any fish? Oh yeah, squirrel. I've caught 2 so far. Vegeta is stronger. There's a split shot. We're going to have a DBZ war here in the comments here in a minute. But yeah, so far we've caught 2. We've caught that little 3.5, 4 pounder, and that 7 pounder, both channel cats. Watching me and my little life at the same. Nice. I played guitar for 11 years, sing for 2 years, and caught 50 pike fishes today. Okay, Donald. Broly. No carp tonight. Nope. Just quick catfishing trip here after work. Okay. Battle Majestic, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. That nibble was on fire and then kind of died off. Chicken chase. No such thing as a... Let me delete it. Yeah, bro. How's the pull so far? So far, we've caught 2. A smaller 3.5, 4 pound channel and a nice 7 pound channel. We've had other takedowns. Got you, Fletch. We've had other takedowns. We've had some bait stolen. I'm going to give it another 5 to 10 minutes on the yellow rod and I'll rebait it. Are you running all bait casters? Yes, all bait casters. Those are PC Fun Alios 400s. I've got a link for those in my description as well. I've got links and some product codes. Save some discount, not the product codes, some discount codes that'll save you some money all down in the description. Yeah, I went back and nice squirrel. Can you tell everybody? I mean, Goku, I mean, the strongest, I don't really have a whole lot to say on that one. I have watched some of that show, but I've never been like a super fan. I would say it's an okay show, but can you show how you rig it up? Yeah, I'll rebait this yellow rod. I'll show that. Kill me. Why is a 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. I may go catfishing next week. Awesome, Fletch. I hope you do. Outdoor Opie, what's going on? The biggest catfish I've ever caught is a 75 pound flathead. Kill, bud, no problem. Technically, it's Gohan. Huh. Yeah, I know who they are, but who is what and who's the strongest of what and everything. I'm not real. As far as I knew, it was Goku that was supposed to be because he kept just outdoing everybody. But I mean, I don't understand it all that much myself. I'm more a horror junkie. I only eat fish when I'm like, if I decide I want to eat fish for supper, I'll keep like maybe 1 or 2 and then let the rest go. I only eat what I need. Other than that, I don't really. My favorite bait for bass fishing is swim baits and rooster tails. And yes, I do. No, Jesus. Do you know what a spoon? Yes, I do know what spoonbill is. If the weather holds out, I'm going to go try to snag spoonbill in the morning. Sorry to hear that, Brian. Alexandro. No, welcome in from Germany. We are fishing for catfish tonight. Well, they're finally leaving. I got here, I had been fishing, and they walked right up in on me fishing. We're using a threadfin shad for bait, and thank you. Those are PC Fun Alios 400 bait casters. Yeah, you guys got them whales catfish over there. We don't got them here, but we do have some monsters here. My biggest catfish is a 75 pound flathead. Sarah Roth. Welcome in. How are you doing? My favorite fish to eat is walleye and crappie. Walleye first, crappie second. All right, I'm going to rebait that yellow rod, and I'm actually going to cast it further down that way where I had it originally and got that fish. Oh, that was me. Or was it? That might have been a bite. It just dinged again. Well, something did take half of our bait. Yeah, here's the combo, y'all. Hellcat Revenge from Catch the Fever. PC Fun Alios 400. That's Berkley Big Game 40-pound test. That's, well, no, sorry, this isn't the Carolina rig. 3-way swivel, 4-ounce weight. And that's an 8/0 offset Meyers TV catnapper. Fantastic hooks. I think the Ruthless Reds by them, though, are my favorite. And what I've been doing tonight is I've been taking these these smaller thread fins, putting a belly section on, and then a headpiece on, just like that. 3 poles, yes. We do not have a rod limit here in Tennessee. We have a hook limit, 100 hooks. All right, spread back out a little bit now. Yes, Takedown Rod Holders. I have a link for them in my description, and I have a 10% discount code for Takedown in the description as well. Trot line, catfishing carp all day. Cut bait, threadfin shad, and we got cut bait and it's threadfin shad. Yeah, I used to trot line a lot growing up with Dad. Nope, no stink bait tonight. I almost brought my stink bait rod, but I didn't. Yeah, night crawlers are decent. I prefer using fresh, nice baits. You know what? Now that that wind's died down a little bit, I think things have calmed down a smidge. I'm gonna raise the tripod up a little bit so that way I'm not bending over so much. Trying to bend over to see the screen. Oh yeah, that's much better. That wind was a little gusty earlier, so I didn't want the tripod to dump over. Much, much better. Chickamauga Lake. No, I am at Percy Priest. Travis, I'm glad you like them. They're awesome. I have used and abused these rod holders, and they just keep taking whatever I throw at them. Alrighty, baby. I'm glad you guys got out and bought her a dress. Had a little time together. My kid's going to her first school dance next Friday. They do grow up fast, yes. It's hard to believe my youngest is already, will be turning 12 in 12 this year, this fall. Yeah, they do not. I'm back to cat and Tucker. No more catches. My oldest is 40. Now my oldest is 21. This just jumped right there. I'm actually. There's no leak. Crow, there should be a link in the description. Should be under gear used. I know it's in my videos, and I was pretty sure it's in my description for the live. Goku, the strongest, thank you. Oldest is 36, youngest is 26. Smoke, yeah, you're done. You're already. My oldest is 0. Got you, Tyler. I'm assuming, are you just saying you don't have any, or they just aren't here yet? Don't have any, gotcha. Fish on, not yet, but we've caught 2 so far. I'm thinking about actually checking that green rod bait and putting some fresh on it, and actually not quite casting it as far out. I'm starting to see a little more activity closer to me. I just heard a bell. Math. Oh, sorry, I don't recognize that math. No worries, Goku the strongest. My oldest was my late birthday present. She was born a week after my birthday. Nice, Smoke. Those kids still out there. I mean, there's people on that down that way and further on down that way, but the two that was fishing right on top of me, they left. They were bass fishing and fishing in probably the shallowest spot you can. There wasn't no fish there. From Poland, man. It's 1 o'clock. Welcome in from Poland. Yeah, they should. No, they did go down that way, which is got some rock structure and stuff. It'd be better for bass fishing. There or down there on them rocks. What's the bait? Bait tonight is threadfin shad. Canadian flag. Usually night fishing in Iowa. Gotcha, Mark. Yeah. There's not much for fishing, especially people that don't understand it. Never been taught. The saw bite. Yeah, I heard a nibble. So I'm thinking about recasting that green rod. It's not exactly where I wanted it. I'm thinking about bringing it a little closer. Seems slow getting, especially when you're not out there doing it yourself. It can, yeah. I want to see fish. So do I. You should have been here. We've already got 2 on bank. One really, really nice channel. Yeah, we've already caught 2. You should use bells. There's bells on them. You can see it right there. But I don't put the bells at the tip because I don't want to hear every little bitty tiny tinky tap of the line. I want to hear hits, not taps. Might have a turtle problem. Don't use the T word. We don't use the T word here. Yeah, it's fishing for cats off the bottom. Also, Nick. You know, you're good. No problem, Luke. Yeah, we don't use that ugly, nasty T word here. No. Or the G word. We don't use the G word. And if you don't know what the G word is, that's gar. Those are 2 ugly words we don't use. The bait is threadfin shad cut. Hate turtle fishing. Oh, they're back. Yeah, so far 2. Yes, there are sturgeon here. I have not caught any sturgeon here, but upriver, up in the up by the Cheatham Reservoir or Cheatham part of the Cumberland River, I have caught sturgeon. About 20 miles from here. I caught that 57.5-inch sturgeon. Yeah, this is Percy Priest Dam. It ain't no secret. This is a public access fishing place. What's the weirdest fish you caught here? This is the first time I've ever fished this particular spot, and so far I've only caught catfish here, 2 channel cats. But yeah, I'm gonna rebait that green rod. I want to move it. So far this spot, there's a lot of rock structure, but it's scattered, so it's not snaggy. Oh, well, that's why we're not getting any more bites. We've been clean completely off. We ain't got no bait on them. I didn't hear or see a bite one. Can't believe they got bait off of both hooks like that. Morning anglers. Favorite fish to catch? Flathead catfish or sturgeon. Both of them put up tremendous fights. Oh, so this is a power bank I made. So USB ports, 12 volt. Yeah. It can be charged off of a charger for that you can plug into the wall, or it's got a solar controller in it, so I can charge it off a solar panel. That thing will run my my 1,000 lumen fishing light for like 10 or 12 hours non-stop. I just didn't want to pay like $500 for a jackery plus the $200 for a charging pad for a jackery. So I built my own. That cost me about $150 to make. And then I spent $110 for my Father's Day gift last year and got my solar panel. So $250 for the entire thing, when a jackery and a high-tech hillbilly, yes. I've always called myself a redneck, high-tech redneck. So $250 for my whole setup versus a jackery that would cost me $700. What got me into fishing? I grew up fishing. My dad, my brother, my whole family, we grew up hunting and fishing for a lot of our food because we were poor. So a lot of our fishing and hunting it was fun, but a lot of it was for putting meat in our freezer. And then me building stuff the way I do was just, you know, came from living out of necessity. If you wanted something, you either fixed it or you built it. Again, I didn't want to spend $700 on a power bank and charger, so I spent $250 and I made my own. It's just a little wire, a little soldering, no big deal. I'm a computer technician for my daily job. So, I mean, I know quite a bit about electronics and wiring and all that kind of fun stuff. That cell right back there is starting to concern me a little bit. Yes, Brian, thank you. I appreciate it if y'all hit the like and the subscribe button. It helps the channel tremendously. Definitely should patent it. There's other companies out here that make similar things. So, I mean, there's lots of companies that make these things, and you can find some online that guys already make them out of ammo cans. It's not something new, or it would be cool to patent it, but it's something I decided to do myself. Have you gone saltwater fishing? I have never gotten to saltwater fish. I really, really want to. And that's kind of like the hopes of this channel here. So, yeah, I'm almost at 30,000. We're growing. I'm hoping that this channel will eventually help me get my boat. And then eventually I can start taking trips and going places and, you know, doing other things. Saltwater fishing and go to Texas for gator gar and, you know, stuff like that. So if you guys want to help out with that kind of stuff, watch the videos, like them, comment. You can support by gifting supers and stuff. But it's going to be all your guys' support that's going to allow me to get my boat and go places and do more things. So well, see, Smoke, the difference is like, so alligator gar isn't that bad if we're actually going to Texas to actually fish for them. I'm talking about these little rinky-dink short nose and long nose. Have you gone to a freshwater river? Yes, I mean, technically this is a river. So this is the Cumberland River. This is just the Percy Priest Reservoir or lake. Stones River, Mississippi River, Big Cats. Yeah, Smoke. Both of my biggest catfish is stone. Came out of the Mississippi. My flathead and my blue, the 75-pound flathead and the 55 blue, both came out of the Mississippi. You know what? You're right. Yeah, that's right, Split Shot. This feeds the Stones River that feeds into the Cumberland. My bad. You're correct, Split Shot. I forget about the Stones River. Let me... Yes, yes, I did. I did see that. And yeah, that right there is starting to concern me a little. I'm going to pull the weather app here. Yeah, we're right at it. Let's see if I can pull a map. Okay, based on the radar here, yeah, we got a cell. We got a pretty nice cell. I've got about 30 minutes. I'll probably give it a 30-minute. If that doesn't change here in about 30 minutes, I may have to pack up, y'all. Because it's coming right in at me. I have never gotten to go to Florida. I'm in Tennessee. I don't know if that was a plane or if that was thunder a long ways away. I honestly don't know if that was a plane or thunder. Willie, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Horde. Do you like to catch channel cats? I like to catch anything. Jackson, I don't care what it is, I like catching. When you get like that 7-pound channel cat, when they get to that big, they put up a good fight. Yeah, like I said, I'm keeping an eye on it. I may have 30 minutes left. I knew this was a potential quick trip. So we have a little bit of everything. We have catfish, we have bass, we have bluegill, crappie, white bass, stripers, sturgeon, largemouth and smallmouth buffalo, carp, common carp, grass carp, the big head silver carp. We have we have all kinds of species in this river. So I mean, drum, sauger, some walleye, pike and muskie are very few and far between. But yeah, we have a very, very wide variety of fish in these waters. Real Monster Hunter, hello. Yes, drums. We do have drum too. Freshwater drum. It's contrary to belief, are actually decent to eat. UFC, yes, we've caught 2 so far. Caught a 3 to 4 pound nice little channel cat, and then we caught a really big, nice 7-pound channel cat. I thought it was going to go 9. It takes me I can pack up about 20 minutes. That's why I said I'm going to give it another 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes to see. Because it'll take me 20 minutes, and that'll put me just about right on top of me. So I have from Egypt. Welcome in from Egypt. So like my camera gear, I have a waterproof case it goes in, so it'll be fine. My big battery pack will go in my bucket that has a lid, so it would be fine. Both my cell phones are water rated, so they'd be all right. The bait we were using is threadfin shad. Outdoor, thank you. Yeah, a lot of drum in the Lake of the Ozarks. Freshwater drum are everywhere. I have never night fished here, but I do night fish. And I would night fish tonight if it wasn't for the storms. Unfortunately, we have storms rolling in here. Fish in the USA, what's going on? Thank you. Hope you have a great day too. Maybe it will turn the other way. Well, that's why I'm giving it just a little bit outdoors, but that wind just shifted. That wind just shifted and started coming this way. It's been blowing in from this direction. It just shifted and we started going straight that way, right in at us. The biggest fish I've ever caught is a 75-pound flathead. Yeah, wind just shifted. Not moving very much, but it's solid this way now. That tells me it's probably not going to miss me. But hey, you know what? Any hardhead? Not sure what you mean by hardhead. Hardhead, night fishing is the best, yes, especially in the summer. But hey, even if this is a short trip tonight, fingers crossed that the weather's not bad tomorrow, we're going to go spoonbill snagging in the morning. Spoonbill season started up today. I hope it does too, but it doesn't look like it based on the weather, the map. Based on the map, it looks like it's going to hit right on me. Yeah, that right there is getting ready to hit me. So you're in the wrong spot. I'm in Tennessee. Trevor, this is just a place I stopped because the storm's coming. It was close to work. I've never fished here before, but I've already caught 2. So I'm going to give it just a few more minutes and see what it does. Because that's the, that's about 30 minutes from here is what that's showing there. Yeah, and then later it turns to that. So the 2 fish I got were both channel catfish. Yeah, we've been getting hits. We've caught 2, had a good takedown, a third good takedown, and lots of bites. Send to Arizona. No, these got released. We're in Tennessee. So the one was about 3.5 pounds, 4 pounds, and the other one was 7 pounds. Which for a channel cat here, 7 pounds is really good. Trevor, thank you. Do you watch them? What do you mean, do you watch them? The yellow rod is moving? Yeah, some of that's the wind. Trust me, he hits it and gets that hook, we'll know. Crow, I'll keep some. Like if I say I want fish tomorrow night for supper, I'll keep a couple to eat for supper, and that's it. It's on the beach. My back, worst day ever. Time for big fish and drag to wine. MRC, I hear that. Sunday, my daughter lost a giant. Rod was folded over, drag was screaming. It popped off on her. In a private pond, I caught a 22-pound channel cat. Nice, Crow. I'm from, is that Russia? I think that's the Russian flag. India. Okay, gotcha. Well, we don't do a whole lot about that here. You keep growing your channel. I'm working on my channel. I really want my channel to become something big, so that way we can start doing some cool stuff. Eventually, get a boat. Go places, do different travel trips and stuff. Indonesia, gotcha, Indonesia. It's the Egyptian flag without the eagle. I'm not the greatest at what the flags are about, the flags and whose is whose, and I'm not good at that. Never have been. Dawson, I am in Tennessee, here in the U.S., and we're catfishing. What time is it here? It's 6:29. We might have a little bit more time. I think we can give it the 7 and be. I think we can give it the 7 to be safe based on the. Wait a minute, wait. I got you, Trevor. Yes, I know. Trevor, the reason why I'm tight lined is I'm in super shallow water, and these fish, if they're coming up on the shallow water eating, usually hit and run. Both of the fish I just did, that bigger one did too. And I'm using smaller baits, so when they hit, they're going to have the hook. Probably, KBZ. We got storms coming. Is there any running water anywhere? Not right here. Good afternoon from Colorado. think I'm gonna rebait right quick. Put fresh bait out there. Let's get everything rebaited. But yes, I typically do leave slack. But I'm in a shallow, very shallow, like flat here. And these fish are hit when they hit, they hit. Okay, Beasley, we got about 30 minutes left, I think. We'll check it here in a minute, but I don't think I'm going to have much longer. That's why I'm going to do one more rebait. Oh, snag. Yep. That broke on the rock. That clearly broke on the rock. I was worried about that. Had some chew. Something chewed on it. Something small. Yep, this one was in a bunch of grass. That's why this one wasn't getting eaten. Had some nibbles, but that's it. going to cast this one a little shallower. A little closer. I should a little up closer to the bank a little bit. Right there. Oh. Okay, we need a rig. Show your bait. 1 second, I'll show you the bait. You don't want. No, I don't want this. I think that yellow one just had a bite. I'm gonna try to squeeze out one more fish before we have to run, if all possible. Fingers crossed. Yep, sturgeon gets bigger than that. Record is 400. Sturgeon here, it depends on what sturgeon, yo. The big sturgeons are white sturgeons. The sturgeons that we have here are lake sturgeon and paladin sturgeon. They don't get that big. Just like catfish and stuff. There's different types of sturgeon. Yep, that was cut. Cut on a rock. There's a fray on this line from the rock, so I'm gonna pull back out a little bit. I'd rather lose a little line than have a fray on it and lose a fish. Oh, get up over the top. Handy dandy little snippers here. And I will put that in my bag. We do not leave trash on this channel. All right. Bait is a threadfin shad. Awesome universal catfish bait. I'm going to take the tail off of it. Because we're dealing with channel cats, I like to go through the eye and then back through the body. And then kind of push them up. Just like that. That dude needs that discount. So Crow, it's TBVO 10 for the discount, and you do it at checkout. At checkout, there's a section for discount codes and stuff. You just put my code in at checkout. Yeah, so at checkout there's a section that you can put a code in. Yeah, we got stuff coming for sure. I'm gonna throw out the rest of this peppers and stuff later. Didn't eat it all. So I have a couple of discount codes. Okay, Brian, thank you so much for joining with us. I don't know if I'll be able to stream paddle fishing. Depends on where I'm going. May not be. It may not have service right there where I'm thinking about going. So I don't know how long you're going to be out tonight. Viking Myrrh, not a whole lot longer because we got a storm coming. So I restring when needed. So I have one rod down there that I've broken off a few times that needs to get restrung. But what was I saying? So the discount codes. I have a Catch the Fever discount code. It's TBVO. I have that's the Big Viking Outdoors TBVO. And then for Takedown Rod Holders, it's TBVO 10. And then for Meyers TV, it's Viking 15. I got cottonmouth like crazy. I am not going to need that light tonight. I do use live bait. I am not tonight because I didn't bring my bait rods to catch any live bait. So I brought my live bait rod with my catfishing live bait rod, but I didn't bring anything to catch live bait. So no live bait tonight. Beautiful night here in the Quad Cities. It's moving northeast, Billy. Well, we'll see. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. The temp here is like 80. See some people People trim the fishtail so it don't swim too fast. Never, no, never. Oh, on live bait, yes. It makes them swim erratic. Something just jumped out there. Right now it's 73 degrees. High was 79. For bait, we're using threadfin shad, cut threadfin shad. No, I'm in Nashville right now. Oh, it's temperature-wise, it's gorgeous. Yeah, so I'm not in Clarksville tonight. I had to work in Nashville, and you can see, yeah, if I was up in Clarksville, it might go under me. But I'm right here. That's coming right in on top of me. I'm in Nashville tonight. I'm not in. I had to work in Nashville, so I wanted to try this place out. Jason Taylor. Somewhat. I'm almost at 30,000 subscribers. It's getting kind of hard to remember everybody. I'm 6'4", yeah. No mosquitoes tonight, but the little black gnats are annoying. "7'11" cover with fur, gotcha. MRC, I've tried for weeks to get recognized. Hopefully not on here. I've said your name before, MRC. It is a nice day, August. I said that wrong. There's one coming. I'm hoping for one more before we have to run. So far we've caught 2. I'd love a third one. Raid, I am in Tennessee, and this is Percy Priest here in Nashville. What river is that in Nashville? The Stones River. I was thinking Cumberland earlier, but Split Shot was correcting me. This is the Stone River. The Stone River feeds into the Cumberland. Country, this is USA. Here in Nashville traffic, you know what the bad thing is we're not even that far. We're not even that close to the interstate. That's just a side road that leads to the interstate. To show the bells we're using, yeah. I hope it does, but I don't know. I'm looking back behind me, and it doesn't look like it's going to miss me at all. Yeah, so bells that I use are cheap. They're from Amazon. So this is the bells I use. And they got a little plastic clip. I like these because they won't scratch your rod up like the metal ones. It's pretty here. Yeah, MRC, just go on Amazon. I think if you click on my Amazon link, they might be listed in my fishing gear. You have the same rings. Gotcha. Wear your hat backwards. I don't like wearing my hat backwards. Do you have where you can play the radar? Yes, that's why I'm looking at it. There's my location. That's now. Like I said, it's going to be close. Here's the thing, is I've got let's see here, 1 camera, 2 camera. There's $700 in cameras, $150 in microphones, battery packs, a $700 cell phone. That's a lot to get soaking wet. I mean, this GoPro's sealed, but this one has a plug and stuff on the side of it. It's not sealed. What is the red spot with location? I don't... Oh, the red is moderate to heavy is what red means on my map. How does the virtual audience affect a solo fishing experience? It makes it funner. How far away is the ride? Those cars right over there, but I've got to get all my stuff over there. I'm not too worried about me getting wet. I'm more worried about all of this getting wet. Yeah, what you're not seeing is about $1,200 hanging there in the air. $1,000 to $1,200 just hanging there that I don't need soaked. Thank you, Niver Forge. No MRC, I'll make it in one trip. Yeah, I've got to get one that's got big wheels on it. Mine are those little narrow ones, and it's about shot. I got to get me a new cart. But no, I will carry this all in one trip. I follow you while I'm from Alaria. Thank you, Raid Resmez Hound. Ryan. Brain Lehman. Evening. He definitely has big dog wheels. Yeah, I work in Nashville. I need to get a new cart. That's on my list of stuff I want to get. MRC, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that, but I do appreciate you. So, Brandon, we're using Catch the Fever rods. We got 2 Hellcat Revenges and one of the Ravix rods. The reels are PC Fun Alios 400s. And then we're using Takedown Rod Holders. The main line is 40-pound big game from Berkley. Leaders 50-pound big game, clear. We're using threadfin shad, cut threadfin shad, which was getting bit like crazy earlier. They turned off. We caught 2, like, I mean, bam, bam, right off the bat. Yeah, we got flatheads, blues, and channel cat here. My skin is so soft from the gnats. Fishing is good for the heart, yeah. Yeah, the one channel cat we got was really nice. It was 10 pounds. I mean, 7 pounds. I thought it was going to be closer to 10. I thought it was going to be a 9 at least. Turned out to be 7. Yeah. Here's a little release video. That was just a little bit ago. Very shallow water. No, these are Catch the Fever Hellcat Revenges. The green and yellow one, and the black and green one is a Ravix from Catch the Fever. I don't use Mad Cats. I used to, but I sold all my Mad Cats and went to Catch the Fever. Brandon, you could use bullheads for bait here. We don't have very much of a bullhead population. Bullheads are very few and far between here. I have yet to catch a bullhead in Tennessee. You used to catch them all the time in Illinois. I mean, a flat could move through here. This is a lot of rock structure. You can see all the rock. It's like this throughout the whole thing, so potential of a flathead isn't far from a possibility. Has mostly bullheads, and yeah, up north bullheads are very prevalent. We're fishing for catfish. Yeah, Illinois, you can catch bullheads like crazy. They're good to eat too. So far, we've caught 2. Brandon, yes. But I'll tell you what, Brandon, last year, both my bigger flatheads were off of cut bait. So my 40-pound flathead last year was off of a piece of red horse. And my 25-pound flathead last year was off of a piece of shad the size of the end of my thumb. That was it. Both big flatheads came off of cut bait. Now, I had some big takedowns on some live bluegill, but they didn't hook up. Yeah, Brandon, the red horse sucker I was using, you couldn't use as a live bait. I'm talking, I was using the red horse I was using was like this long. You can catch some monster red horses here. Green sunfish are definitely a good bait. Bluegill in general is bluegill in general is a good bait for flatheads. And I would have used a live one. I brought my live bait catfishing rod with me, but I forgot my bait rod and my worms. Hello, Jay Sino. Going down to Takedown. Live gizzard shad, yeah, that'd be good. The problem with gizzard shad, the problem with any shad, it's hard to keep them live long term. Yeah, Brandon, I know. I got home last night after work and I threw all my stuff in and I got in the car this morning and I was halfway to work and I was like, oh crap, I forgot my bait rod. Ready to go, baby? Good day from Australia. Welcome in from Australia. So they're hard to keep alive because they produce a lot of ammonia and their scales fall off. So they lose so many scales. And half the time it clogs up filters. And because of the ammonia that they produce, they die easy. And also, if you don't have a big round tank, they'll just run themselves into the side of a square tank and kill themselves. Shad are hard to keep alive. No, Fletch, the bite kind of died off. Yeah, I'm talking about shad, Brandon. Kind of 82 flatty in Oz. Nice. A PB tonight would be amazing. My PB flatty is a 75, and my PB blues a 54. Just under 55. So, a PB for me would be something. Best cut bait for blues? Gizzard shad. Green rod's getting the bite. I got a bounce on the green line rod, the line from the green rod. Fish just jumped right there. Caught it all. Isaac, what's your little bro's birthday? Foot rod holder is that? Oh, what? Those are takedown rod holders. I have a link for them and a code in my description for them. So Isaac, we're on Percy Priest Reservoir here in Tennessee, right here in Nashville. Brandon, yeah, I caught my big flatty when I was younger too. I think I was like 14 when I caught my 75. And I'm in my 40s as well. Fishing a long time ago was so much better than it was now. It is now. 50-inch flathead, nice. Northern fishing outdoors. I'm doing well. Hope you are too. Trying to get as much fishing in before this storm comes in. Boogie Boy, hello. We already caught 2. I was hoping for one more. Solo Texas Adventures. The bite was on fire when I first got here. Another YouTuber from Tennessee, yes. But hello Maddox, Solo Texas Adventures. High on now, so I'm going after some new species. Nice, Brandon. Boogie Boy, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Horde. 2 so far today. A nice a 3 to 4 pounder and a 7 pounder. I weighed the 7 pounder because I thought he was going to be a 9-pound channel. Green rod's getting a nibble. Yeah, Brandon, I know it storms. As you can see, it's rolling in and back off yonder. I'm keeping a very close eye on it. Yeah, second fish was very, very healthy. Maddox twin, oh nice. Wicked Kid, we're in Percy Priest here in Tennessee. Glenn, we're actually not on the Cumberland today. We're in Percy Priest, which is actually part of the Stone River, which feeds into the Cumberland River about 5 miles that way. I'm on one more fish before the storm hits, is all I wish. Storm bit my basketball. Sorry to hear that, Jedi. Northern Fishing Outdoors, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Horde. How far is that from Tellico Plains, Tennessee, or Madisonville? I don't know where Telecom Plains is. Which spot you like best between the two by you? The Cumberland is by far so far my favorite. What rigs you running? So those are Catch the Fever rods, both the Hellcat Revenges and the Ravics, and we got Alios 400 by PC Fun for reels. We got a mixture. We got this rod here has a Carolina rig. The green rod has a high-low rig, and the yellow rod has a 3-way swivel with just about an 18-inch leader on it. Bass is better. Bass is okay to fish. They don't fight as good. So far, we've caught 2 on the bank. Yeah, I got a little release video. I can show you the one. Yeah, this is the one from earlier. Nice 7-pound channel cat earlier. Muskies, yeah, I've caught muskie a couple times when I lived up in Illinois. They're pretty good. Fishing Monster 2016, yes, we've caught 2. One really nice sized channel cat. The other one's a, you know, average 3 to 4. The property is right on the company lake. Orderhead, Kentucky, muskie 60 plus over there. Nice, Brandon. Before I've been running Hellcat rods with depth masters recently, but I think I'm going to swap spinning reel setup and California rigs well. Gotcha, Nar. I use both spinning and bait casters. I like spinning rods when I need a lot of drag control. Like, so when I'm carp fishing and they're hard drag pullers, I like my spinning rods. Tomorrow, when tomorrow, if I get to go for spoonbill tomorrow, I'll be using my Hellcats with the spinning rods. I just swallowed the bug. I'm okay. Yeah, snagging, that's the only way you can catch paddles. Gotcha, no blues, yeah. Yeah, I know it won't hurt me, but it didn't feel good. DJ Cash, you're good. We're using cut threadfin shad. That's all I got with me tonight, unfortunately. I would have liked to have had some gizzards and bring my bait rod and catch some bluegill, but I forgot my bait rod and I forgot my worms, so yeah, cut bait. That was this first rod. Yep, we just had a jingle. Little jingle jangle. UJE. Oh, hello, fish on brother. Thank you, OJO, C, TBVO, OJO. I'll go take. I'm not. I'm trying not to butcher that too bad, but I'm going to. This is Tennessee, Timmy. OF. Gotcha. Favorite catfish bait? Depends on what I'm fishing for. So for channel cats, if I'm targeting channel cats, it's stink bait. I was really hoping for blues and flatheads tonight, so I have shad. Well, I was hoping for blues with shad, and I was hoping to catch bluegills for flatheads. Because we do have a lot of rock structure scattered out through here, which is great. Green one's going to get another fish? I hope so. I don't care which rod gets another fish. I know I probably won't be staying super late tonight. Yeah, Merman, that blue raspberry one's good. Can I get your number, please? Maddox, no, unfortunately, I'm not going to share out my number. Reel and reels? Gotcha. Do you ever use a handle laser reel? I don't know what a handle laser reel is. So today we're after catfish. It's amazing how long it can take to get a bite. Sometimes. Now, when I first got here, it was just bam, 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 bam. I mean, it was going crazy. Favorite catfish to eat are smaller blues and channel cats. Flatheads do taste better, but I really, really love flatheads, and I let almost every flathead I catch go. Maddox, no, I'm not going to share out my number, unfortunately. What's your favorite setup? I have different setups, so it depends on what I'm fishing for. So like for targeting bigger catfish, it's the Hellcats that are my favorite. The Radix is really, really good, but the Hellcat Revenges are my favorite. The PC Fun Alios 400 is my favorite bait caster. The Chaos SX60 is the next in line. And then for when I'm carp fishing, Reel and Reels, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Horde. Could you catch a bass? If I was bass fishing, I might be able to catch a bass. So this is Percy Priest here in Nashville. Personally, I like to eat. My favorite fish is walleye and crappie. Cajun Rage 24, what's going on? First one moved, yeah. PB bass is a little over 8.5 pounds. I have a SLX DC reel with a Pro Qualifier rod. Nice, Maddox. Thank you for subscribing, Maddox. Welcome to the Horde. First one moved. Yeah, it's getting nibbled. We got some waves, some slight waves coming in, doing some of it. Carter, thank you for being subscribed. What's your favorite fish to eat? Oh yeah, walleye and crappie. Turtle, yeah, tasting a little bit. Oh, I thought you said turtle. I was gonna say we don't say turtle around here. Cindy, no, that's good. Now I will tell you, I have nightmares about bells ringing in the night. Atlas, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Horde. I am using bait caster. Those are PC Fun Alios 400s. Nicole, hello. So no, mosquitoes aren't bad, but these little black gnats are. And I do have a bug repellent, but I don't want to. It's a burner, so it's a burner, so I don't want it to be hot if I gotta throw it in my bag and go. Oh, you got those little jingle. Yes, I do have the bells. So it's hard to just sit and watch lines and poles when I'm here talking and stuff. So I like to put the bells on there so I can pay attention to you guys more and listen for the bells. Going to Tennessee right now. Got your Maddox. I got the first pull. Salias, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Horde. I'm getting cottonmouth. The middle one twitched. I'm hoping for one more. Caught a 23-pound catfish. Nice. Yeah, so far we've caught 2. What's your favorite fish to catch? Flatheads and sturgeon. Carp. They're all right there. Those are the best fighting fish, so. Yeah, babe, I've got some in the car. I only brought 3 down here. Sturgeon are a blast to catch. Today, reels and reels, the biggest fish is a 7-pound channel cat. Overall, the biggest fish I've ever caught is a 75-pound flathead, and lengthwise is my 57.5-inch sturgeon. So, main line on all 3 of these are 40-pound test Berkley Big game. I run 40-pound test line. One, in case you get a monster. 2, it helps with abrasion resistance. So a little bigger diameter, it gives you a little better abrasion resistance. I do not have any pets at all at the moment, can of biscuits. How many rods do I have? A lot. I have 8 Catch the Fever rods. Several other. I mean, I have a lot of rods. 11-pound bass. That's awesome, Nicole. Out of this river, the biggest I caught out of this river is 7 pounds tonight. Now the Cumberland River, that was out of the Cumberland River, it's a 40-pound flat and my 57-inch sturgeon. The Mississippi River is my 75-pound flathead and my just under 55-pound blue cat. Pardon, that 7-pound bass is a good bass. Something just jumped, I didn't see where it was. Let me check that radar, because it's raining over there, and that was just a flash. Okay, 70-pound blue in February. Nice. No, I've never been ocean fishing, so I've never caught a snapper. Yep, it's all but here. Right there. And I just saw a flash over yonder. So, y'all, with a flash of light in the sky, I'm going to get ready to start wrapping up, because I got a storm coming. I've been here for about 4 hours. I'm in Tennessee. But I got a storm a-coming. I just had a flash of light in the sky. So I don't play with that because these are nothing but lightning rods. So I'm going to play it safe, and I'm going to get ready to get out of here. Now, in the morning, if this pushes out of there here, and I can, I'm going to go try snagging for paddlefish. I don't know if I'll be live, but keep an eye out in the morning. If the weather's coherent and I can do it, we're going after paddlefish tomorrow. But I appreciate you all here tonight. I appreciate all your support. I'm sorry I'm having to end it early, but I'm not playing with lightning. I'm going to get out of here and go fish another day. But see y'all again next time, y'all. Take care. Yeah, paddlefish will be cold, so fingers crossed the weather clears out, and I'll see y'all in the morning. We'll go after a paddlefish. Take care, y'all. See y'all next one.